The moment I called AV Subinwankwo that I was arrested, he was like, the first question was, "What did you do?" Pen, what did you do? He thought it was one of those driving without driving license and getting into maybe road safety troubles and all that, or army checkpoints. But to his own greatest surprise, I said nothing. I didn't do anything. When I sent that post on Facebook and I said I was arrested, many people said you did something that got you arrested in Nigeria. But I did nothing. I was only walking on the road uh, at railway, yeah, at old railway. I don't know if the railway is still functioning right now, but I was only walking on the railway with my friend, Olive I'm blessed to care for. You can actually check out on Facebook. She's a photographer who stays in Enugu. She works in Enugu as well. So we're looking for a perfect location for her birthday shoot. As a co-photographer, I wanted to give her a birthday gift, and that will have been a birthday shoot from me. So we're looking for epic location, epic background, good background. We searched all over some places and we couldn't get. So we decided to check out all other locations, maybe abandoned areas and all that. And we were walking towards Old Park. We're trying to walk in between. We're trying to go to Old Park from railway when we noticed that there were two men trailing behind us. I first noticed. Perhaps she didn't notice because she felt so safe that she's in Enugu, or maybe no danger in Enugu and all that. There is this kind of safety that surrounds you when you are working with somebody that lives in a place. So she didn't notice, but I noticed those two guys coming behind us. So I told her to stop, and we stopped. Those two men approached us and said, "What were we doing?" We told them that we were looking for a place to have a photo shoot. They said, "Really? That we should come with them." First, I thought, first I thought they were going to show us a place that we're going to have our shoot, maybe a beautiful place or something like that. And to our greatest surprise, they took us to a police station. I wanted to tell them we didn't come to shoot our police station, but they said, "You guys are under arrest." I was like, "Arrest for what? What are you arresting us for? For being Nigerians or for carrying cameras? Or are we unknown cameramen? Or I don't understand." They say we're under arrest for trespassing. Trespassing for what? We were not the only people passing through that area. They say we are carrying camera and we are trespassing, that we are spies. Yes, and spies, and they don't know who is who. I said, "Are you kidding me? You did not even ask us who we were. You did not even ask us to identify ourselves, and you just concluded that we are spies." The man said I was rude, and he was going to deal with me. To my greatest surprise, they say we should go behind the counter. I had to quickly call my friend Eviso Biwanko because he was the closest person, or he was the person I knew that would call somebody to come to that place immediately. So when I called him, he said I should calm down, that somebody was going to call them. I waited. I made a post on Facebook to update our location in case anybody start looking for us. I think that's the fastest way to update your location now socially, so that the whole world will know your whereabouts. I updated my location. I told people that I was arrested and I didn't do anything. People doubted, how could you get arrested without doing anything in Nigeria, forgetting that this is Nigeria. We started battling. They started going forth. The man that told us, that summoned us to the police station, he now changed the narrative that we were shooting a movie when he saw us. How were we shoot? How could two people shoot a movie? Who is going to be holding the camera? Who is going to be holding the boom? Who's going to be holding light? And who is going to be acting? How can you accuse two people of shooting a movie in a location? That was the question I asked him, and he said I was challenging him. I had to keep quiet, and everything he said, I was just nodding. He told the DPO to arrest us and charge us and take us to Lagos overnight. I don't don't know if all those threats were just play or try they were them trying to extort us or something like that. But I was really scared. I was really scared because you don't know what the Nigerian police are capable of doing. I was really so scared of what the next minute we give birth to. People started reacting of coming to the police station and all that. Oh, Elvis called back and he was speaking with the DPO. The DPO said I should shift aside that let him discuss with Elvis Ogenwako. So by then a lot of calls were coming into my phone. My friend, even the AGK later called in the night. Izobi called so many people on Facebook. I can't even start naming. This guy called. Soma Dina called. A lot of calls. So when they were calling, I think something started happening, and they were like, "Okay, you've informed a lot of people that you were arrested. Let's see how they are going to save you." An elderly man at the station, he was now like, "Where are you from?" I told him, I told him I was from Udi local government. He said he was from Udi. That Udi people, this kind of things should not happen to Udi people. That he was going to help me. By then, the commissioner already called the DPO. He was already talking to him, and I don't know what they discussed. So after everything, the Udi man, he went to the DPO to talk to him. By then, they said we should go and stay behind the counter so that they will make a space for us. For us inside the cell, that is where we are going to stay. And they also told Olebube that she was going to spend her birthday inside cell. That if not in Enugu, in Lagos or Abuja, and they are going to write that we were ESN spies, that we came to spy the police station. Even if you look at the police station that one should spy, I don't know. There's nothing to spy there. We're not holding drone, just camera, just my camera that I was holding. Then she holding lights and holding lights and reflector. So after all the whole discussion, the DPO called me into his office and said I was very stupid for making calls. That he was still talking to me. I started making calls. He said I was very, very stupid. I told him, thank you, sir. He said I'm an animal. He called me so many names. All I could say was, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. God bless you, sir. He now looked at me for like 30 seconds and hissed and said I should get out of this police station with my friend. So that was how carried I carried my load and Bless carried her own, and we had to move. They showed us where to follow, but I said no, we are not going to follow that direction. We want to follow another direction and move. And that was how we got out of there. So I'm just saying that it's not everybody that got arrested in Nigeria that did something. Some people are just innocent. Even while at the station, I saw a guy that was crying. I did not know, he just arrested. I wish I could help that guy, but who knows? They must have beaten. I don't know how many days he spent there. Perhaps he had no one to call or no one to come to his rescue. So I really think we should be careful. And to the Nigerian police force, if you're working in a Nigerian police force, that is not an excuse for you to intimidate the citizens you're supposed to be protecting. At least ask somebody to identify themselves before you start concluding that the person is ESN spy. ESN spy, is that how they spy? You spy wearing Dunlop slippers just like that in a broad daylight. You go to spy. It's really shameful.